Hello everyone! Today's class has been created based on your request for more yin and restorative yoga on the channel. I really enjoy receiving your feedback and hearing your requests, so please keep sharing them. You can get your most comfortable clothes and find any props that can support you in this practice. Today I'm just using a blanket, but if you need more, such as a block, cushion and bolster to comfort you in the poses, please gather them now. Otherwise, you can look forward to half an hour of relaxing Yin Yoga and a 5-minute final Savasana. Let's begin. We begin in child's pose. Sit on your heels with your knees together and slowly lower your forehead to the floor or onto a yoga block. Your arms can be either stretched out in front of you or resting by your sides. Throughout this session, I will offer different options for each pose. Feel free to experiment with these variations until you find what feels most comfortable for you. If you have back issues or feel compression in your groin, you can spread your knees wider. As you begin to settle comfortably into the first pose, gently close your eyes and start to become aware of your breath. Feel the breath streaming in and out of you. With each inhale, feel your spine lengthen, and with each exhale, feel relaxation spread through your back. Child's pose, Savasana, gently stimulates the urinary bladder meridian along the spine, massages the digestive organs, and calms the mind. Pay attention to any facial tension, particularly in your jaw, releasing tension with each breath. Take one more deep breath before coming out of this posture. To come out, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes up last. Sit on your heels for a few moments. Moving on with deer pose, sit in butterfly pose and swing one leg behind you. Adjust with the position of your legs here. You are looking for sensations in your hips and lower back area. Traditionally, both legs are at 90 degrees angle. However, you can adjust as much as your body needs. If one of your hips hovers way above the floor, you can sit up on a cushion or block. As you begin to settle, see how it feels to slowly fold towards your front leg. You can either stay up on your palms or come down on your forearms. Remember to be gentle with yourself and only move as far as your body allows you to. Another variation in this pose is to add a twist. Ground both of your sitting bones and twist towards the side of your front leg. Wherever you are right now, keep listening to the sound of your breath. Take another inhalation through your nose and exhalation through your mouth. To come out of the pose, push up on the hands, lean away from your back leg and bring it forward. Let's repeat on the other side, adjusting your position and making sure your knees stay comfortable. Then slowly start to fold forward, adjusting the position of your upper body to find stimulation in the target areas. You can add a twist if you like, twisting towards the side of your front leg. Deer pose, Mrikasana, increases hip mobility, both external and internal rotations, improves digestion, and stimulates gallbladder, liver, and kidney meridians. Find your breath. Take another full breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly coming out of the posture. Moving on with swan pose from tabletop position. Slide your right knee forward, more or less behind your right wrist. Place your right ankle somewhere in front of your left hip and flex the foot. Slide your left foot towards the back as far as you comfortably can. Make sure that your left leg is in line with the upper body and rest on the top of the foot with the toes tracking backwards. For extra comfort, you can place a folded blanket or block under your right hip. As you begin to settle in, try the sleeping swan variation by bringing your elbows down or lying completely over your right leg with arms extended forward and forehead on the floor, slowly easing down, following your own pace here. Start to connect with your breath. using each exhale to release a bit more tension. If you feel discomfort right now, try eye of the needle pose instead. Take another deep breath. To come out of the pose, press yourself up on the hands, tuck your left toes under and slide your back knee forward. You can move from this position to down dog before repeating on the left side. Pedaling out the feet here. Very nice. Let's repeat on the other side. Slide your left knee forward, adjusting the knee. Placing the ankle somewhere in front of your right hip, foot flexed. Slide your right foot behind you, toes tracking backwards. Perhaps use a block or blanket under your left hip. Whenever you feel comfortable, allow yourself to slowly sink down. You may notice a stretch in your outer hips, IT band, and glutes on the bent leg, and the hip flexors of the straight leg. Focus on your breath and use your breath as a tool to let go of any tension. Anything you are holding onto, letting go of any expectation of what this pose might look like for your body. Accepting things for what they are. Take one more inhale. Exhale completely. Slowly make your way back into down dog. Pedaling out your feet. Finding rebound. Moving on with butterfly pose. From a seated position, bring the soles of your feet together. You might want to bring your feet closer to your pelvis, or even separate your feet a few centimeters apart from each other. You may also want to place folded blankets or blocks under your knees if the groin or hips are tight. Once your position is adjusted for your needs, slowly start to fold forward from the hips, allowing your spine to round and placing your hands in front of you. Feel free to support your head with your fists or a yoga block in case of neck issues. Butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana, stretches the spine, inner thighs and hamstrings, increases hip mobility and stimulates the urinary bladder, gallbladder, kidney and liver meridians. Also beneficial for menstrual pains. Relax your legs and spine and allow gravity to work with your body weight. Tuning into your breath. Take another full inhalation through your nose and a full exhalation through your mouth. To come out of this pose, use your hands to push the floor away and allow your spine to slowly unroll. Use your hands to bring your knees towards each other, finding your rebound. I like to find windshield whispers with my legs from side to side. If your body is asking for something else right now, you can do that as well. Reverse tabletop is also a suitable counter pose for you to use right now. We are moving on with frog pose. Support your knees with a folded blanket and perhaps place a bolster or pillow under your chest to support your upper body. From all fours, spread your knees wide open here, shins parallel to the edges of your mat, feet pointing outwards. Bring your hips in line with your knees and rest either on your elbows or chest flat in the mat. If you choose to extend both arms, you can place one cheek down and switch sides halfway through. We are looking for nagging sensations in the inner thighs. Pay attention and be mindful here. If you feel any discomfort, slowly come out of this pose and try the half frog variation. Moving the hips slightly forward will reduce the intensity, and moving the hips slightly backwards will increase it. If you are in half frog pose, you might want to switch legs now. And if you are in full frog pose, you might want to either go a little deeper or ease off a bit. Listen to your body. Draw your attention back to the breath. Take one more final breath here. To come out of the pose, use your hands to push the floor away and gently bring the knees in one at a time, finding your rebound cat-cow on all fours. Inhale, arch your back, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the tailbone, chest and gaze. Exhale, round through the spine. One more time. Inhale, lift the gaze. And exhale, pushing the floor away with your hands, bringing the chin to the chest. From here, tuck the toes under and come into down dog. Adding some movements here if that feels nice. Moving on with caterpillar pose. From a seated position, extend your legs out in front of you. We are going to bend forward from here, allowing your spine to round and your neck to relax. If neck is sensitive, support your head with a yoga block. You can also support your upper body with a bolster placed along your legs. Bend your knees as much as you need if the sensations in your hamstrings and lower back are too strong. Caterpillar pose, Adha Paschimottanasana, stretches the hamstrings and spine, stimulates the kidneys, adrenal glands, and urinary bladder meridians. May as well massage the digestive organs through breath and compression. Find your breath, using every exhale to fold slightly deeper. Feel your body becoming softer and softer. Wherever you are right now, give yourself a full deep breath before slowly coming out of this pose, using your hands to press the floor away and slowly unroll the spine. Place your hands behind you and find your counter pose, reverse table pose. Lean back into the arms and slowly inhale and lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Press into the feet, squeezing through the thighs and buttocks. Draw your shoulder blades firmly into your back and lift your chest. If you are comfortable here, then gently drop your head back. Breathe softly. Slowly release, lowering your hips to the mat. Moving on with reclined twist. Come down on your back with your arms in a T shape. Move your hips a little over to the right and bring your knees over to the left. Adjust the position of your knees depending on the area of the back you want to target. They can either be stuck up towards your armpit or parallel with your hips. Also experiment with the position of your neck. You can keep it neutral or look away from your legs. Find your breath again. If you feel comfortable, try the twisted roots variation by crossing your legs and, if possible, tuck your top foot around the opposite calf. This variation might offer you an additional stretch in the hip area. Breathing deeply into this twist. Trying to fully relax and let go. Take another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly release your legs and repeat the pose on the other side, adjusting it for your comfort level. Taking your time to settle in, finding ease. Recline twist restores balance in the nervous system, massages the organs of digestion, and stimulates the urinary bladder and gallbladder and heart and lung meridians if you find sensations in the arms. Options to do the twisted root variation, crossing your legs, surrendering everything here as you come back to the comfort of your breath. Take one more breath here. Slowly making your way out of the pose, coming back to center, hugging both of your knees into your chest. Just take a moment here to check in with yourself. You did well today, and I hope you feel the same. I hope you are proud of yourself for taking this time on the mat to nurture your body, mind, and soul. We have come to the final posture for today's class, Savasana. Please take your time to get yourself completely comfortable. Cover yourself with a blanket if you want, perhaps a bolster or cushion under your knees. Extending your legs out, relaxing your feet, resting your arms alongside the body, palms facing up. As you settle into your position, gently close your eyes. Embrace the sensations in your body. Embrace your breathing. Noticing your breathing here and now in the present moment. Feel your body sink into the ground beneath you, sinking deeper and deeper with each breath. Give yourself permission to completely relax and surrender into your Savasana. And allow yourself to enjoy the stillness of the next few minutes. The sound of a bell will call you back when it's time to end Savasana. Slowly bring awareness back to your breath and begin to do some tiny movements with your fingers and toes. On your own time, lift your knees up and gently plug them together, holding onto the knees, perhaps rolling from side to side. Then come to lie on one side, resting here for a couple of breaths. And then slowly begin to prop yourself up, coming into a comfortable seated position. And put your hands together at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Take care and stay in touch. Namaste. I truly hope you enjoyed this yoga class. you are more than welcome to subscribe to our channel at no cost, ensuring you are never gonna miss any future videos from us. We also invite you to step by Instagram and share your at-home yoga space and experiences using the hashtag #memyoga. By doing so, we can motivate and inspire each other in our home practice. Thank you so much for your understanding and support. I look forward to connecting with you again.